In the world of fishing, 2 days is not a lot of time. But in this video, that's all I've got to help 2 of my friends catch a personal best each.
That thing is huge!
But first, I needed to find them. Oh no, where did he go? I'd arrived at the airport to pick up my 2 friends, Victor and Maxi, who are both fellow fishing YouTubers from Germany. The Germans are coming. Hello!
Alex, you're here! Hi, how are you?
I'd not actually seen these guys for about 5 years and was curious to see how we'd get on, as so much has changed since then. We've got quite a long drive, 2.5 hours. We were on our way to the north of England, where I'd booked us an Airbnb surrounded by some of the best rivers in the UK, where, hopefully, I'd be able to guide my friends to not 1, but 2 personal bests. It certainly wasn't going to be easy, far from it actually, but together, I felt like we had a chance. Joining us was Conrad, who was filming for the guys, and Cal, who you probably already know. Ooh, we could fish out of the window.
Yeah.
Wait, you actually are going swimming?
Despite it being dinner time, I'd convinced everyone to walk the canal with me, as I was hoping to look for signs of fish, but with towels in hand, I think the Germans had somewhat of a different plan. If you go in the middle, you can float all the way to the pub.
When children play, they are healthy.
Until they die of pollution. So Cal, this is my friend Victor.
He's a nutter.
He's having a great time down there. I wasn't keen on swimming myself, but was happy that they were having a good time, experiencing England at its best.
Oh, wow, fish and chips.
They even managed to sniff out the only person in the pub who spoke German. I didn't have a clue what was being said, but it sure looked interesting. Anyway, it was good to catch up, and before we knew it, the first day and our first chance of catching that all-important big fish was upon us.
Good morning, Mr. Smith.
What are we waiting for?
Maxi, he's heavy. And I had one too, about 3 kilos, 6 pounds.
Oh, have you ever been to an English fishing shop?
Never.
Never? Really? How exciting. Where have they gone? Ah, here we go. Hello!
What did you...
Maggots. Where is Victor?
I think you might still be eating.
Still on the toilet? We were heading to the River Trent, a venue that produces more big barbel than anywhere else in the UK, as it's this species in particular that Victor and Maxi had travelled so far to catch. You see, in Germany there's plenty of huge predatory species to go after, but when it comes to barbel, the UK is the place to be, and the Trent, the best of them. That is, if I could actually find us somewhere to fish. The river's very busy, and not a lot of people are catching anything, to be honest. But some people are leaving up in the weir, and I think there's some areas up there which could be good for the float fishing. So we're gonna head up there and have a look. Finally, we have somewhere to fish. The guys haven't caught anything who have been fishing in this spot, but there's not really anywhere else to go because it's very busy today. My only hope was that a more active approach could earn us a few bites, and by wading into the river, a different area could be fished. The plan was to focus on Maxi today to try and earn him his PB, leaving the next day for Victor to find his. So whilst Victor waded closer to the weir in search of perch, Maxi and I started feeding our swim, hoping it would all kick off. Yeah, you just slow the float a little bit. You don't want the float going as fast as the current. Yeah, that's it. So that the float moves a little bit slower than the surface of the water. Fish on! I don't know what it is. That was quick. Yeah. Dace, chub. Oh no, maybe chub. It's a start. Bye-bye. It's okay. Wicked. Well, okay, so you now know what you'll need to do.
Yeah. Pretty easy, actually.
Well, if we get a barbel, it might not be easy.
Yeah.
We might be running to get it. I'm just gonna keep feeding for Maxi. I am throwing little pincher maggots out right in front of us. And then hopefully as they're sinking down, they're getting to the bottom somewhere down there where the bites should be happening. I can clearly remember when I was getting into this style of fishing for the first time, and there's a lot to think about. You're trying to control the float, slow it down, but watch for bites. You want your drag set. You're trying to stop the float from like dragging around or getting caught up in the weeds. It's a little bit more complicated than ledgering. Ah, another one.
What's that?
Dace.
Dace,
Yeah,
really?
dace, your
first dace. Whoa. That was my first dace.
Yeah, it was. PB, guys! Champagne. When it comes to other styles of fishing, like using lures, these guys seriously know their stuff. Victor and Maxi are some of the best predator anglers I know, and I've got a lot to learn from them in that department. But when it comes to the floats, it is a very different type of fishing. But Maxi, he seemed to be getting the hang of it.
Fish on, and it's bigger. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that might be a barbel. Maxi, it's going upriver.
Yeah.
Barbel go upriver.
Oh, that's nice.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Be ready to give it line if it pulls.
I'm scared now.
I'm scared. I'm scared for you, bro.
Ah, it's a chub.
Oh, I really thought that was gonna be a barbel. Yes.
Nice one.
Hey.
Yes. This worked out pretty well. Yeah.
Oh.
Victor,
on the other hand, was calmly fishing away when suddenly his perch lure was engulfed by something a little bit bigger than expected.
Oh!
Whoa! Where is it? Oh my gosh, look at that. What the heck is going on? It's all kicking off now. Victor's got a fish, there's a massive plane going. I'm still not totally sure what was going on at the river that day, but it seemed that the British Air Force had got wind there were Germans in the River Trent. But hey, it was quite the show. Oh, it's big, it's big. I'll use the big net. Crazy. Oh, what?
Have you ever seen such a huge pike? Not from an English river. Carl, thank you very much. It was not a barbel.
No, it wasn't a barbel. In fact, they were proving to be quite elusive, so Victor joined the search and set up a float rod for himself.
Do you want to?
Yeah, go on then. Maxi had stepped away for barely 5 minutes. The guy needed some food or whatever the heck this is, but it was just enough time for me to hook into something I kind of wish I hadn't. I had 3 casts whilst Maxi got some lunch. Yeah.
Oh, it's a barbel. I thought it's a chub.
Well, I'm very happy to catch it, but I'm a bit gutted that it wasn't landed by my friend. It should have been your fish.
Well, I'm happy for you.
You want the big one anyway. Well, there's Maxi. The camera's on him. The pressure is on him to catch a barbel before the end of today. There's obviously some barbel out there, which is a good sign. I just hope Maxi can find one before the end of today. Getting used to float fishing is sometimes a bit tricky. He can clearly do it, but sometimes just tiny little differences, like in the speed that the float is going or the depth that your float is set at, that can change everything. Like a little change can make all the difference. That's what I was trying to say. And Victor is snagged in the weeds again. Sandwich.
Wow.
Special.
Really from you, not from Alex, yeah? You made it yourself.
Yeah, I did, yeah. If it was from Alex, it would be good. I have weed in my sandwich.
It's salad. It's not weed.
No, it's weed from the river, look.
Oh.
Oh, my bread's floating away. Goodbye, bread. We decided to move a little further downstream in the hope that some new water would hold the big barbel we were after.
Oh, look, gudgeon.
Oh,
Cute little garble.
that one doesn't count as a barbel. It looks like a barbel, it's just not. The smaller fish just kept on coming, but just as we were about to give up hope, the rod bent down into something slightly larger. Fish. Big, small.
A bit bigger.
Oh.
Could be. Oh, it's a barbel. It's a bloody barbel. We've made it. Look at this massive barbel, man. I think this is one of the 12-pound barbels you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
From this river.
12 ounces, yeah. Okay, it's clear that there was still a long way to go. I owed both Maxi and Victor their barbel PBs, and so far, we hadn't even come close. And now they're doing backflips.
But they don't catch barbel.
Bye-bye. So what do you think of fishing in England?
I think the environment is really...
Despite the slow start to the session, I still felt hopeful. We had a whole second day to go, but before leaving this spot, I wanted to try a different tactic. It was obvious there were at least a few barbel in the area, so I wondered if by using a feeder and a bait on the bottom, if we could single out one of the bigger ones for my friends. Please be a barbel. Please, just be a barbel.
Another chub.
I wanted to catch a chub.
Oh yeah?
I want the barbel.
You don't like barbel, do you?
Next chub is for me.
Okay, it's yours.
I want to catch a big old chub. Oh,
Left-hander.
And maybe smile a little bit at least.
It's a good job we had a second day, because this one had been a bit of a flop. I was gutted my friends hadn't caught the big fish that I'd spoken about, but at least we could look forward to a proper, traditional English meal for dinner. Healthy breakfast, sort of. Maxi, do you want breakfast?
Oh yes, I would love to get breakfast now.
Yes,
You don't,
but only
you don't get breakfast.
why? Because I'm such a good fisherman and caught the biggest fish yesterday.
What do you reckon, Cal?
Oh, Gordon Ramsay has just lost his job. Thank you, mate.
I'd love to pretend I was up early that morning, raring to go, but the previous day and the curry had taken its toll, and so, instead of hurrying the Germans out the door for first light, I decided to try things their way instead. That was very nice, actually. It's refreshing, and you feel good. I kind of understand why they do it. I don't think you'd ever want to wake up and swim in a freezing cold river, but after you've done it, you do feel very alive, very refreshed. As you can probably tell, this is the first time I've taken my t-shirt off in my whole life. Recharged from my little dip, it was time to get going. We had just under 12 hours to make something happen, and we were going to give it all we'd got.
I'm not doing it.
Do it. Everyone's watching now. Cal, come on.
Okay, ready when you are.
Go on.
Nice Korda bag, by the way. Have you got bait in there?
Yeah. Bait for human.
We're gonna just go on the local river now instead of to the big one that we were at yesterday. Still trying to track down these barbel, chub, perch or pike, to be honest. Anything would be better than what we've had so far. It's almost uncomfortable when you take other people fishing because you want it to live up to your expectations. Even if they are quite happy catching small stuff, I know that there's some amazing fish around here. Smaller. Oh, just hit. Just hit. Oh, lovely. Yeah, let it open. Open. So it goes lots and lots of line out now. You want no tension for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you can just hold it. Yeah, and just close it down and just hold it. And wait, and it will tighten up. And if it taps, bang. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes! Come on! It's a barbel. No way. It's a barbel. It's a barbel. I can grab the thing. Whoa! Mate. Oh,
That's my personal best barbel.
Wow.
Yes, man!
Thank you very much.
Boom! I'm so happy right now.
Finally, we were halfway there. Maxi had his PB and Victor was up next. Suddenly, my goal seemed possible and life was good.
Whoa!
That is, until we realised Victor had lost his phone, which had all the documents he'd need to get back home.
Where's your phone found?
Yeah.
Someone has it?
Yeah.
They actually say they'll give it back?
Yeah.
Yes!
He looks like the guy.
You too.
Thanks.
Mad.
Wow. Ich hab's wieder, Leute. Das ist so geil.
I think we go up, back where we were earlier.
Yeah. Can we try the first tree for barbel?
Yeah.
Is the tree down there or down in this direction?
That way. It's probably good to move. Yeah. There's no time to look for blackberries. We have fish to catch. Fishing is more important than foraging. Just want to be clear about that, Alex. It was actually these guys that are entirely responsible for my brother going foraging for the first time, which spiraled into a full-blown obsession. And, well, you know where that led. But it was also Victor that encouraged me to take my YouTube channel full-time back in 2019, as he was the first full-time fishing YouTuber in Germany and helped me understand how it could all become possible. Both were changes that grew to have very positive impacts on our lives, so I really wanted to repay him with a decent bit of fishing. We were still hoping for a barbel, but with so little time left, we decided we'd cover more ground by getting into the river and fishing for anything we come across. There's the tools, the German guys, lure rods and perch rods. We will see how this goes. This was the Germans' kind of territory, the sort of fishing that they do a lot of back home, and so I hoped it would come good. Wow.
Okay, Leute, der nächste Hecht. Und wahrscheinlich ist es der Hecht, der nachgelaufen ist vorhin. Alter, wie geil, ja. Oh no. Where is he going? There's no water. Alter Schwede. Also was hier in diesem Bach abgeht, ist der absolute Wahnsinn. What's gone? Oh no. Okay. This time, here's one.
Jawohl.
Perch. Nice perch. Oh, nice.
Perch.
Barsch.
Barsch, yeah.
Yay.
See ya.
Got it. Yeah.
That's a nice perch. Look at it. It's perfect. Oh.
Right now I'm just so happy that the guys have managed to get on some fish. Okay, maybe not the size or the species that we kind of came here for, but we've made good from a bad situation. but it wasn't long before we finally stumbled across the target species.
Yeah, on. But I don't know what it is, but it's pulling hard. But could be a sharp as well. But you never know. And now it's a barbel. Oh, come on, baby. Go out. Come on, don't go there. Don't go there. Ich habe eine sehr harte Route. Ja, ist 3 Meter lang, aber trotzdem. Jawohl. Geil, geil, geil. Das war wirklich geil, Leute.
The pressure was off, I had 2 happy friends, and I'd learned that sometimes just having fun and seeing how it goes gets you where you want to be in the end.
Maxi.
Ciao.
Tschüss.